Hello, Mr. Templeton. I apologize for the sound quality on the video you're about to watch. The only recording apparatus I had with my iPad, and it doesn't sound very well. It just sounds very scratchy. I'm not sure what I can do about that, but here it is. So, jazz. Jazz is a very popular musical genre, spanning a very long time and still going strong today. It is commonly referred to as a brass instrument music style, mainly because they are the most common ways of playing, but it can be used on any instrument, such as piano or strings. It originated from African American communities in New Orleans from the late 19th and early 20th century. It took popular music styles at the time and added the added benefit of the African American and European American musical parentage and was made to be performed. It makes use of improvisations, which is when you make stuff up, and swing notes, which is when you take a steady stream of notes and change it into this, which makes it funner to listen to, or at least more interesting, and harder to play. Jazz has been hailed as one of America's original art forms and will probably still be used in the future because it's really fun to listen to and sway to. Anyway, artists. First artist is Louis Armstrong, also named Satchmo, Pops, and Ambassador Satch. I'm pronouncing Louis wrong, it's Louis. I read it like it's written. He was born on August 4th, 1901 in New Orleans, Louisiana, and he died in his home in Queens on July 6th, 1971. He influenced countless musicians with both his daring trumpet style and unique vocals, and his charismatic presence on stage impressed not only the jazz world, but all of popular music. Hits include Stardust, Levy and Rose, and What a Wonderful World, which I'm sure someone has heard, because it's a cool song. Since his death, he's become more popular, including his house is now a landmark as of 1977. It is a museum where fans of jazz and fans of music in general are able to go and look at the house of the man who brought jazz into the public eye. My second is Miles Davis, or Miles Dewey Davis III, born May 26, 1926, and died September 28, 1991. He was a jazz musician, trumpeter, band leader, and composer, and was considered one of the most influential and innovative musicians of the 20th century. Together with his musical groups, he was at the forefront of several major developments in jazz. He influenced many musicians, including bebop, cool jazz, hard bop, modal jazz, post bop, his style of music, and the music that he has brought to this world will never be forgotten. And now, let's move on to our third and final contestant for the evening, Herbie Hancock. Born April 12, 1940, Herbert Jeffrey Hancock is an American pianist, keyboard, band leader, composer, and actor. Starting his career with Donald Byrd, he joined the Miles Davis Quintet, see, it's him coming up again, and helped redefine the role of jazz rhythm section, and was one of the primary architects of the post-bop sound. Age 75, he is one of the few jazz musicians, or any musicians, to move with the times and change his music according to what is popular, using synthesizers and techno beats to add to his music, which he is still making. He practices Nichiren Buddhism and is a member of the Buddhist association Soka Gakkai International. He recites the Buddhist chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo each day, which I'm not going to say now because I don't know it. Such songs that he has made are, or composed, consist of Cantaloupe Island, Watermelon Man, Maiden Voyage, and Rocket. He, like all of these, has influenced jazz in a specific way and will hopefully continue to influence jazz well into his 80s. Possibly 90s, but I don't want to pressure him. Hi, Mr. Templeton. I am recording this at 7:30 on Tuesday, the 15th of March. So, the final day before we submit this. And the outro, not the whole thing. And I just wanted to ask, did you enjoy it? Did you think this presentation was good for a, quick redo? If it wasn't, can you please reflect that in the mark and tell me ways to get better? I think I did alright, all things considered. I got all the information I collected down, or at the least I put everything that I thought was relevant and kept it in a reasonable length. I didn't want to go too over. Please tell me if I should have gone too over, because I've seen other people doing a multimedia presentation have gone 10 minutes or 14 minutes, so I just want to make sure that I haven't done something wrong, and if I have, if I can fix it in the future presentations or research tasks. Other than that, thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed.